and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 1 out, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next, it'll be Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Hendricks is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Late that time for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. 4-1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seam.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
1 ball. He's straight.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The third baseman. You're on.
Now here's the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The catcher.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Still 1-2. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corner.
Swing and a miss. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop. Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swinging bunt. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first and get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The catcher.
So 2 out, nobody on. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. New inning set to get underway. And up next will be Christian Pache.
The left fielder, number 25.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Contreras gathers. The throw to first is in time, one down. Next to hit is Garrett
The
Cooper.
right fielder. Garrett.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss with a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And stepping in, Dustin May. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now out of the stance is the home plate umpire Clyde Washington, as a balk has been called here. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he fouls this one off. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The left fielder.
So now here is Jock Peterson. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Happ on at first, nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner at first with one out now. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. Set and the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll... Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Horner's got it for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, Nico Horner.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Jake Marisnick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Line to left. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Here's Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And so take a look at ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Horner on second. Marisnick is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2. Sent back up the middle. Albie scoops it up onto first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding this up.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now that catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Pache. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Stepping up is Ian Happ. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Luke Jackson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 77.
Now here's the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next to the top.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
The pitcher, Kyle
From the stretch.
Hendricks.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now in the box, Luke Jackson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Jackson.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. This one's flared down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Jackson stands at second with no outs. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well fouled.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to hit, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you...
We'll have to press pause as that strike three. Now to bat, Max Muncy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High pop-up. Corner is under it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering. In the dirt here. Muncy, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a miss and a sinker. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes. Bellinger will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Ready now is Wilson Contreras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras comes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Ian Happ is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And on the first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
First delivery to him. Garrett Cooper stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Jazz Chisholm will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Opposite field to left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in next, Ozzie Albies. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, to me, I think they're thinking they want this switch hitter to stay hitting left-handed where he's not as strong of a hitter. If they bring in a lefty pitcher, he gets to hit right-handed where he poses much more of a threat.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Well, the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now he'll step off. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Jason Hayward will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He's set. Here it comes. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. In there, strike two.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The next 0-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So now to the plate, Nico Horner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding in is Jake Marisnik, trying here to plate the tying run from second. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Alec Mills enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Cody Bellinger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It was a base hit last time up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Rizzo was there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And he takes ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
From the stretch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
2-2 now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter, number 9.
The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 to final. Atlanta used a nice fifth.